Good morning. It is Friday morning and it is almost 9 o'clock and Lillian is up and I am up and Mary's up, but no one else is up, and I'm not sure what happened last night, but everyone is currently sound asleep. I'm in the process of making some food for Lillian because she's hungry and no one else is up. So I think today we're going to do oatmeal. It's a little chilly out there. What do you think? Not done yet. Mama. Ah, that looks better. I never know what happens in the middle of the night because I usually fall asleep before Art does. And sometimes Grace will wake up because she will wet the bed, or Lillian will wake up, right? Sometimes you wake up in the night. Often I just let Art sleep because he's been up in the night and I didn't know it. But we've also had a whole week of really rainy weather, which makes it, you can see it's after 9 o'clock and it's really, really dark in our house. And I think that just makes everybody sleeping because here it is, almost 9:10, and none of the boys are up. None of the other girls are up. So who knows what happened. But we've had that happen all week, and getting up, would you like more? Getting up so late really throws off our routine because this is not normal for us whatsoever. And it just makes everybody off. So hopefully with me getting up with Lillian today, because she's been getting off of her schedule, hopefully by me getting up with her earlier, more her normal time, she'll be able to get back onto her naps and sleep better. Because last night she went to bed at 6:50. The kids went to cap, and she went to bed at 6:50. She slept not even an hour, and then she woke up and she was wired straight through until 10:30. And then she only slept not even an hour, and she was up again, and she was crying and carrying on, which just, her sleep is really off right now. But she did end up finally going to sleep, and as far as I know, she slept the rest of the night from about 12:30, 1 o'clock, all the way through until 7:30. So we'll see. That's why the vlogs have been kind of bad. Our family's sleep is really off right now, and it's hard to vlog when everybody's off kilter because there's no routine and anything like that. And I'm just blabbering at Art. You're going to have to cut this part of this down because I'm probably talking way too much. Yum, is that good? See, it is good. She's almost eaten her entire thing of oatmeal. No, this was not full. This is just what I used to cook it in. I found that just a Pyrex 4-cup glass measuring cup works really well for making oatmeal for little people. You're a silly girl. Yeah. That big bowl of oatmeal wasn't enough for Miss Lillian, so now she's having some cold pizza. And you like that? Is that pretty good? It amazes me how much she eats. The last two girls have had the worst problems eating like chicken or turkey or hamburger or anything like that. Could not eat it. It took them a long time to really be able to eat it. Lillian, she eats anything and everything in sight, which is always amazing to me.
And now I eat a hamburger.
Oh, don't talk me in your mouth, full sweetheart. Now Mary eats hamburger. You like hamburger and you like all your meats and things like that. Mm-hmm. But for the longest time, it really was hard for the little kids because I would have to either grind it up, which they didn't like that, or they just didn't eat it. And that nutritionally wasn't that great of an idea for them. I'm going to make oatmeal for the rest of the crew whenever they decide to get up. And we'll try to get our day started. So I chopped up some apple. I'm going to toss that in the oatmeal today. And I figured that'll cook up and make it taste good. And since we have the apples right now, this was a good use for them. I'm feeding my sourdough this morning. It's officially 2 weeks old. And I don't know that it's 100% ready and active, but it seems to be doing what sourdough's supposed to do. And I actually was getting a little low on my starter, so I added a little bit more flour. You guys probably can't see this, but this is right at the 2-cup level. And what we really want to see is this to get really active and bubbly I'll be happy if it makes it to the 3 cup. I think to be really active is supposed to be able to double in size, so it should make it up to the 4 cup measure, but I don't think it's quite that active. But we're getting there. 2 weeks is a good time for sourdough, and I haven't killed it yet. Are you all done with your breakfast? Why, that phone's working well this morning. Life does not stop just because we sleep in. But everybody's up now. Art's customer called and want to know about an instrument, and well, life is starting. I got Art off to work, and actually his customers got him off to work. He had someone coming in this morning, and I managed to get myself pretty much ready for the morning. Lillian is sleeping. Grace is still sleeping. I found out that Grace was up around 4:45. Hi, Lydia. Grace was up around. Hi, Mary. Grace was up around 4:45. She had wet the bed and all that. So I don't know if she had a hard time going back to sleep. I didn't know if I should wake her up and let her take a nap this afternoon, or if I should just let her sleep. So it's almost 11 o'clock. I'm just gonna let her sleep, and she won't get a nap today. Maybe she'll go to bed at a decent hour instead of being up really late. It's one of those, when you're parenting, it's really hard to know when and what you should do at the right time. At least Lillian's taking a nap, that's good. And I think I'm gonna do a little bit of school with the little guys. It is after 4 o'clock, and I had to go over and help my neighbor get her wireless printer hooked up, so that took a little while. And Charity babysat for a little while, and Lillian, good afternoon, everybody. Hi. We are going to the post office and to the library. Okay, guys, let's go. In the vehicles, come on. And we're going to pick up a library book that is on hold for me and check the P.O. box and all that. We're finally getting some cold weather. It was 65 and we had a front come through, but you guys don't want to know all that good jazz. It's just cold. Right, Lillian? See, it's not too cold. I got my fingers. I'm happy. Are you ready?
Ready?
All right, let's go.
For the game, Mom?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we probably can. I don't know how other large families manage to get out of the house in a timely manner. Maybe they don't. It seems like it is so hard to, first of all, find shoes, and then make sure everybody has their clothes on, Mary, and just get out the door. Okay, get you guys loaded in. So if you have any tips or tricks for getting kids out the door in a timely and efficient manner, please leave them in the comments below, because we would like to know. Are we ready?
I hope so. I was thinking we need to do a get in the car drill. Just keep practicing it till we can do it in 5 minutes.
Well, I asked our viewers if they had any tricks or tips for us,
Let's hope they do.
because we don't have all the answers.
No, we don't. Janelle and I are going into the library by ourselves.
That's unheard of.
I know, it doesn't happen too often.
Almost hit the camera.
Our library now has games, so we're going to get this game. We played it a few times, and the kids and I really love it. We went on our 5-minute date, and we got our game, and Janelle got something. Show them what you got.
It is Egyptian Treasures, Mummies and Myths, to go along with our homeschooling. It's an audiobook, so the kids can listen to that. And the librarian said, "Where are your kids? We don't recognize you without your kids." That's kind of funny.
Janelle and I just got back from the post office. We went on our second date in a few minutes, and we got a whole bunch of stamps. We send out a lot of things, so we get, even have the dollar stamps and lots of odd numbered stamps here.
I think Art just has fun doing that.
Yes, I have fun. It upsets the people at the counter. No, it really doesn't.
No, they're happy.
I have all the kids with me, except for Lillian. And we're going to play our game now. The object of the game is you get these color-coded cards, and then you have to lay trains and you have to connect the city. So like for example right here.
Don't tell them that.
I can't tell you what it is because then the kids will hear. You have to connect those two cities on there, and yes, it's upside down. We're going to get started now. We just finished the game. We're counting up our points. And look at those crazy trains that we put on the board.
2, 3, 4.
The final score, John got 75, Lydia 71, Peter, uncover it, Peter. 55. I got 115, and the winner, Charity, 132. This is a really fun game. If you ever get a chance to get it, you should get it, because it's a lot of fun.
My bad.
Now let's see what's going on under the table.
Make cello. Make this.
What do you have? What's the list for?
Mix stuffing. I Where's the doctor? Right here.
Is this a hospital?
Yes.
Oh, we have a hospital under the table.
Yes.
Oh, hangers? Clothespins.
Mary, are you going to write down this to sing it?
Yeah.
I need a list.
Was Peter hurt?
Where's your hood? And,
What do you have here? Oh, marbles.
Okay, a kill of a baby.
Oh, what's wrong with the baby?
She for the alphabet and she had lots and lots of alphabet. We'll fix it. She fell off.
Oh yeah, Jack.
Fell out of her bed.
Oh, that's not good. You have to be careful to keep babies from falling out of beds.
It was a big old bed.
Good night. I hope you enjoyed the video. And I know we told you that we were going to do a snail's pace challenge for the month of November. It has been so crazy we have not gotten around to writing up a snail's pace challenge poster yet. I'm hoping to do that tomorrow. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. We have a lot of stuff going on. John found out tonight that he is going to be going on another airplane ride tomorrow. So we'll just wait till tomorrow and see what happens. So good night. I hope you enjoyed the video and we'll see you tomorrow.